Today we will be talking about how we can calculate acceleration. Through this video, we hope to review the key concepts and to help classmates who may have missed this particular lesson. What is acceleration? Acceleration is the rate at which an object changes its velocity. And when the velocity of the object changes by the same amount in equal intervals, we say that the object has constant acceleration. In the problems we are given to solve, we always assume constant acceleration, so it is important that you fully understand the concept. Now, how exactly can we calculate acceleration? Acceleration can be defined by the formula a equals v over t. A equals delta v over delta t. If acceleration is constant, where a is acceleration, delta v is the change in velocity, and delta t is the change in time. Now, to demonstrate the new formula with a very simple example only using the mathematical representation. A car traveling with a constant velocity of 5 meters per second begins to speed up at a steady rate. If the car takes 3 seconds to speed up from 5 meters per second to 11 meters per second, what is the acceleration of the car? To solve the question, let's gather the important information given to us from the question. We know that the initial velocity, v1, is 5 meters per second. We also know that the car speeds up to 11 meters per second in 3 seconds. So the final velocity, v2, equals 11 meters per second, and the change in time equals 3 seconds. With this information, we need to solve for the acceleration. Remember, not to forget the units, as it is crucial when solving these types of problems. Now, we plug all of the information into the formula, which gives you the final answer of 2 meters per squared. Therefore, we can conclude that the acceleration of the car is 2 meters per second squared. The head of a rattlesnake can accelerate at 50 meters per second squared when striking a victim. How much time does it take for the snake's head to reach a velocity of 50 kilometers per hour? We draw a pictorial representation of the problem. Set left to right as the positive direction. Let event 1 be when the head of the snake begins to accelerate. Then, event 2 is when the snake's head reaches a velocity of 50 kilometers per hour. So, the initial velocity is 0 meters per second, the final velocity is 50 kilometers per hour, and acceleration is 50 meters squared. We are required to find the value of delta t. Before we move on, we want to convert the units for the final velocity into meters per second. This makes the following calculations much easier. Therefore, the final velocity is equal to 14 meters per second. From the information gathered in the pictorial representation, we can now calculate the value of delta t. Delta t equals 14 meters per second minus 0 meters per second, divided by 50 meters per second squared. Then, you get a final answer of 0.28 seconds. The units should cancel out to be in seconds. We should always make sure your units make sense. Since seconds are a unit of time, it makes sense. And that was how to calculate acceleration. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope it cleared any misconceptions regarding how to calculate acceleration. Thanks.